giving the welcome speech on the occasion of this guest lecture. I feel privileged in welcoming our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Magesh Kumar Arjunan, Manager, Plant Layout and Warehouse Engineering, LG Equipments Limited, Coimbatore, to our power institutions. Your valuable inputs will definitely light, light a spark of motivation to the students. Welcome you, sir. I feel deep pleasure in welcoming our Director Administration, sir, to this program. Welcome you, sir. I feel great pleasure in welcoming our principal, sir, to this guest lecture program. Welcome you, sir. I feel very glad in welcoming our HOD, sir, to this program. Well, welcome you, sir. I feel happy to welcome our faculty members and students of Mechanical Engineering Department and other department IIC students for coming to take a part in this guest lecture program. Once again, welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Now I request Selva Prabhu, Final Year Mechanical, to introduce our chief guests. Good afternoon to all and all gathered online. I feel extremely proud and privileged to introduce our dynamic chief guest, Mr. Magesh Kumar Arjunan, Manager, Plant Layout and Warehouse Engineering, ELGI Equipments Limited, Coimbatore, for this enthusiastic student gathering. Mr. Mahesh Kumar Arjunan has completed his UG program in VSB Engineering College, Karur, in the year of 2005. Then he completed his MTech in Amrita School of Engineering, Coimbatore. After his successful completion, he worked in Harita Seating Systems Limited, Hosur, as senior engineer in PED from July 2008 to May 2011. Then he joined to ELGI Equipments Limited, Coimbatore, as a manager plant layout and warehouse engineering since May 2011. Mr. Mahesh Kumar Arjunan published the paper recently in the title of Design Framework for a Lean Warehouse in International Journal of Productivity and Performance Management in the year of September 2021. We are sure that your inspiring and informative inputs will guide and motivate us to reach our desired destination. Thank you all. Thank you, brother. Now I request our chief guest, Mahesh Kumar Arjunan, to start the presentation.
Thank you. I'm pleased to thank Power Institution for giving me this opportunity, and my thanks followed to Dr. Prem Kumar, President of Power Engineering, and Dr. Sundaramurthy, Vice President, and Convener Dr. Mohana Priya, and the Connect members Dr. P. Sivasubramaniam and Mr. Thangavel. Thanks for this opportunity. And great good afternoon to all the teammates present here and the students here. My intro has been gladly given by the student. I have forgotten his name. Sorry. Thanks for that. And can we start the presentation? And hope everyone is present. And can we start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thanks. Basically, I just want to have a interactive session. So, if possible, how to unmute the new mics if someone want to raise the hands or like that. The coordinators please help them to raise the questions then and there so that it will be an interactive session.
Yes, sir, sure. Students, if you want to interact and make queries, just raise your hand so that I'll unmute you.
Thanks for that. And
Yes, sir.
so today's agenda will be self-intro has been completed, and so problem identification, creative idea generation, and conclusion followed with question and answers. So I'm skipping this. So everyone needs a solution, but if we need a solution, we need to know problem. So you are an engineering student. Everyone, while doing a project, how better the problem definition, that good will be the project. So how you go in depth by analyzing the problem, so the results will be that good. So always know your problem better to have a better solution. So the basic tools, these are all very common tools and fewer statistical tools. So let us see one by one on the basic tools. So that will be used for very common use, which will be in general, any situation we can use these basic tools: why analysis, brainstorming, cause and effect, and SWOT analysis. These four, along with Pareto, will be the best for analyzing any simple problem, which will be very common engineering. Any situation we can use these tools for our common life. Our own problems itself we can solve with this basic tools. Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it's just go through this slide so that you will come to know. Just 10 seconds. Just go through what is the content in this. Hope you have done that. So the brainstorming will be the list of causes for a problem. And let me take a simple example. Everyone, even as a student or a work person, I will be late always. Now I'm changing, but many times I used to rush to the college or office. So what will be the cause? So there will be many. So how to conclude that? What will be the root cause? What will be the effect? So these are all the things which you can able to see. The summarized list of things has been given with respect to the, for example, material. So while starting the car, I'm not having the petrol, means that will be the reason. So few reasons how I am getting late to the work daily. The same thing can be applied to any particular outcome, and we can, so that frequencies will be mapped in the Pareto. For example, how frequently I'm not having the petrol in my car. So that will be the least. But traffic, if you are a family member, your kids are not feeling well, means that will be the higher frequency compared to the least. This is trivial many. For example, if I'm controlling these three things, I can control 80% of the frequency. So from this we need to go to this Pareto chart. So this Pareto will clearly define, you don't need to attack all these kind of causes. You need to concentrate only these first three causes, which is contributing 80% of your late coming reasons, that 80% of your frequency of reason for late. So this is a simple tool. So you are having the list of causes, and that causes having a frequency of occurrence. So this Pareto is plotted with respect to frequency and cumulative. This line chart shows the cumulative frequency and the bar shows the individual frequency. So this frequency is added to this frequency and plotted here, so which is almost 60%. And when we add this frequency, it is coming around 78%. So which means if I'm targeting these three things, I will I will reduce my 80%. So still I will be having 20% of late coming reasons, but I will not be having that higher. So this is two major problems identification tools, which will be followed with YY analysis. So still I'm taking the same example. You can go through, which is very clearly showing that when you question, this is not limited to 5 whys. You can still, until you get a root cause, you can question why. So finally you can get the root cause for an problem, identified problem. So questioning the problem to identify the root cause is the basic tool, which is called as YY analysis. I'm going little fast in this case since this is all very common, which will be available in Google itself, and this is nobody need to explain it. It is easily understandable tools. SWOT analysis. This is very good tool for every individual to analyze themselves. So here two things you need to notify, that internal and external. So internal is self-defined. So you know your strengths and weakness, and both are equally important. When you concentrate on your weakness, your strength automatically increases. Opportunities and threats. So threats are most important. Opportunities will come when you eliminate the threats. We can easily grab that opportunity. So this SWOT analysis is most important for everyone to grab the opportunity and improve their values. Have you got it?
Sir.
Yeah. So I have just given these tools, and I like to go with an workshop kind of thing, so that this is what we have seen is problem identification and self-defining where we are and identify where the problem is. And this workshop will give how to generate ideas. So currently, if we ask anyone to, since everyone is final year students and third year students, so if you ask them what is your idea in the next year, means they want to get a good job, that will be their foremost idea. Then someone will be having higher education, someone will have start their own business. So it will be very limited, not more than 3 or 4. Even from a 300 students, the number of ideas will be 80% will be job, remaining 20% will be scattered between own business or higher studies. But how to generate ideas beyond this? So that is what I'm going to further discuss in this workshop. I don't, since all the many tools which are all everybody is using, and this will be very new, and which will be very interesting too. Can we go ahead with this workshop? Okay. So idea generation. What is idea generation and what is creative idea generation? Please answer it. Any answers? Idea generation and creative idea generation. What is the difference? Any students?
சார் ஐடியா ஜெனரேஷன்னா ஏற்கனவே இருக்கிறத வந்து நம்ம சொல்றதுங்க சார். கிரியேட்டிவ் ஐடியான்னா சம்திங் நியூ which cannot be existed.
Good. Yes, exactly the same. The thing is that நம்ம ஜென்ரேஷனாக வாட்ச் கட்டிட்டு இருக்கோம். The creative idea is how எலக்ட்ரானிக் கொண்டு வந்தாங்க. அதுல இருந்து இப்போ வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா how they are creatively enriching the product. Just a watch. Now everything in a watch. So that is the difference. So idea generation and creative idea generation is the very classic example is that just a watch becomes everything in a watch. So that's the creativeness. Do you understand that? So how to now let us see how the ideas becoming a creative idea. So let's go ahead with that. So this exercise will have 4 things. First, idea generation, expanding those ideas. From that, selecting those ideas and check feasibility. These are all the 4 steps. You can't skip any of the steps. So let's see. The first one will be ABC avalanche, which will be a brainstorming session. And you need to expand those ideas. Then you need to conclude which are those ideas will be good for you to implement or go ahead, and which you felt that this is good, and you need to check the feasibility. So these are the 4 stages of this workshop. So what is the process of ABC avalanche? Hope you are all reading this. Okay. So you are going to generate an idea. First thing, there will be a basic thing for what I'm going to generate an idea. So that will be your central question. You need to generate 26 ideas in alphabetical order. So it can be jumbled also. Later you can sort it to an alphabetical order. So once this is what will be the sample, so that you can, for example, so let me, for example, my question will be, what will be my future? So A for actor, A for businessman. Even after completing your bachelor's, you want to be a collector, doctor. It is a wild thinking, but even though that can be an option also. So likewise, you need to fill these ideas. What will be my future? So once after completing this, can you do that for me? For this question, what will be my future? 20 ideas you are going to generate. What will be my future? Or simply I go through that. You don't want to do this exercise. I'm not getting any replies. if any interested persons, you can do. I will give just write out what will be the how the ideas are generated. We need to this is to overcome the assumptions. That means everybody will assume after making 3-4 ideas, they will stop and assume that this is the maximum possible ideas. So in order to overcome that assumption, eliminate that assumption that it is possible to create ideas, only we are making this kind of thing. And still, this is not 26. This 26 is going to expand a lot. So let us see that in upcoming slide. So you need to start removing that assumption. Yes, it is possible to make much more ideas. If you feel that it is not possible also, you write that as an idea. Sometimes, do you think that this watch will have GLONASS, even watch will have 16 GB of storage? You can hear MP3 with a Bluetooth just before 10 years. You will have 1100. That's it. Now, because of this wild idea generation, they want to make this wild ideas how that is possible to invent or improvise with the existing product. So this is how the idea generation should be. So you need to first list the ideas. Don't limit the ideas. Okay. Breaking assumptions. Any answers? What is even after this? Any clue how to break the assumptions? What that means, breaking of assumptions?
Maybe finding it, sir.
Yeah.
Finding it.
Simple. Let me go ahead. Yeah. So in the 26, I have selected 5, which I like. So I'm just assuming that I will be a great businessman. If not, what will be me? I think that I will get a job. If not, I want to be an investor, but I'm lacking of fund. If not, what will be that? So if any positive thing, what will be the negative thing will also be listed in your idea. That's what. So if I'm not a good businessman, I will be a foreman. I'm not getting a job, I will do consulting. I'm not having good fund for investing, I will be a trader, freelancing. So I'm not having good skill to be established me as a freelancing. So I will help. I know the contact, so I will be an employment exchange like consulting like that. So actor, I'm not having a good body style, so that I can be a director. So these are all the things. So you list some ideas. There is a possibility of converting your 26 ideas to 52 ideas. So what will be the opposite? So you are expanding your ideas by breaking the assumptions. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah. So now currently you are having 52 possibilities of your future. Okay. So now further, if you want to build more of your association, so for example, currently you need a job. Job will be the present. Your requirement will be the job. So what are all the associations with the job? That word job will be associated with some of the others. Can you spell out that? Any four? Immediate association.
Salary.
Great. That will be the first. Yeah. Next.
Experience.
But for the fresher, that will be the least. But good Aram. Thanks.
Update my skills. Update my skills.
Yeah. So it will be location, salary, company, and mostly now IT guys are taking anybody to play make civil, even civil. So mostly make people will try to join in the core companies, but unfortunately that may be not the lucky person will get the core jobs. But anyway, everybody will get a job. So how this association flower is working on? So let us take a company. So what will be the association to that? So I'm taking TVS. In that, what will be the association? So department. So production engineering. So what will be the association? In that, further assembly. What will be the association? My designation. So graduate engineering trainee will be the. So if you are placed, so it will be in the reverse trend. So from here, what will be the inference? That means your job, you are designing a company and you are getting an idea that whether TVS, how TVS, in TVS, how TVD, and in that, how I'm getting into the assembly. And all the foremost, will I clear the campus and place at a TVS as a graduate engineering training? What are the possibilities? This could be an idea and association. So you can explore this to different ideas of your idea list. So this is the association flower. This is one template. You can use this to expand and check the association with each other. Yeah. So another one I just want to give it here. So this is not very simple to make this. You need to spend a quality time to explore and expand this and give association, and that single word idea will be expanded here and give a paragraph of meaning. So that is the importance of this association flow. So if you want to expand that idea little bit, so further you can expand in the upcoming. Yeah. Visual connections. So this is, we have seen ABC avalanche. From there, this one now. Breaking assumptions, association flow, which is followed with visual connections. Further, these are all idea expansion. How can you expand your ideas? So visual connection, which this will be the most interesting thing. Let me explain that. For example, you are studying a magazine today. You are seeing one image, and suddenly you are starting or correlating that image to the your current ideation. And from this image, I just want some of your idea generations. how can you correlate this image to your future? Generate some ideas. First, do you know what is this image is? Yeah, anybody? So, any answers?
Abroad
Pardon me? What will be your still nobody has any ideas with respect to this image?
abroad studies.
Yeah, good. So this is I will be visualizing how my life will be at US if I get a job over there. So that kind of so that will be an idea. Somebody will go for higher studies, somebody will try to get a job, somebody will studies with a part-time job, then continue to be there and settle over there. So these are all the ideas. So you need to have, and here to what are the ways to generate ideas. Everybody is will seek their friends to get an idea. I'm having this problem, how to solve this? I need an idea to overcome this. So everybody is ready to seek idea from us, but not trying themselves to get an idea. So here this presentation is mainly and concentrating to how to explore yourself to generate ideas. That's it. What are the ways? I have clearly given 4 ideas, 4 tools to generate the ideas. So further, already we have seen 4 tools. Now this will be the last one. You can substitute. You have now you will be having a good set of idea list. You can substitute ideas, combine ideas, adapt, maximize, minimize, put together, eliminate, and reverse. So these are all the simple terms which will be used to improvise your ideas and make that ideas more powerful than the initial. So I'm just putting instead of US, you can substitute that as Singapore. Even that means it is a common term. I'm going to be abroad. That would be a single line. It can be any country. So that will be the substitute combined. That means you want both. I want to settle in India. I don't want to go out, but I need an abroad travel with the job which I'm getting in India. So, which obviously on site. So you need to choose that kind of things. So these are all the ideas, and these are all the tools that will enrich your ideas. So which will be applicable for your project. We used this tool. So selecting of ideas. So with respect to center question, that means the basic question, what if currently we are having a question, what is my future? If the question changes, there may be a chance of getting lower number of ideas. So that is classified here. If 5 to 15 ideas maximum I'm getting, that means from that 15 you are going to select 1 to 3, which is you yourself thinking that this will be the best one, like that. And I'm damn sure that before, if you are not going in this kind of exercise, you will not end up with 15. And I'm sure that unexpected ideas will be in your list, and that will be the best than the which you have assumed before, that this is the best, that like that you would have been assumed that one particular idea. After doing this exercise, you will found an better or best idea than the idea which you have assumed earlier. So that will be the outcome of this thing. So let us take the last one. You have generated more than 40 ideas, and how to chart that 40 ideas, which one will be the best for you. So you make 4 quadrants. In that, one will be blue, red, and yellow. And how that works, that is called, so in this blue, or you yourself can write in the 4 quadrants of this box. If you feel that is easy to implement, you have already proven records which is highly accepted by the social, and which has lower risk and quick wins. So that in blue, and red one will be highly innovative idea. That is a potential breakthrough, which is exciting idea, which everyone is like to implement, and which is implementable. But at the time, for example, this red indicates Zomato, so Swiggy. These are all the innovative and potential breakthroughs which the investors are ready to invest on your ideas. So this will come under red, which we call it as original ideas. And this common ideas, I will give it as jobs, which is proven track records. Meaning, if you go for a job, you have a monthly pay, and which is very low risk of sacking you out, and the getting a job is now a pretty easy thing compared to the winning rate of Swiggy, Zomato, Uber will be, winning rate will be low, but when you succeed, the growth or success is enormous. But the blue are the easy ones and common, feasible. So, and the yellow one will be the dream, challenges, visionary, and some cases and that ideas are very good, but you have challenges like funding, and you know that that is a very good idea, and success rate is also good, but I have many challenges. For that, you need to how you need to keep questioning that ideas, how I'm going to make this realistic, and when I'm going to implement. So this is the four quadrants. Still, from the 40 ideas, you have grouped together and you are fixing whether tomorrow I can implement. That means blue, and it is highly potential, and it will be the investors are eagerly waiting for you to sign a what to call premium, or they will buy your business with giving a huge premium. So that kind of thing is called in the red quadrant, and yellow will be the futuristic one, and you are working to make that workable. So that is on the yellow quadrant. Is this clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, from this earlier you have seen the four quadrants. In that, still you are selecting one idea which you are really interested. So you need to have a action plan to implement that. So these are all the four things which will help you to enrich your ideas, and which will have a clear roadmap. So when you see this presentation, 80% of the presentation is on idea generation. Once you have a good number of ideas, from that selecting of idea is easy, and from that implementing one particular idea is very simple thing. So you need to generate more number of possibilities. What are the possibilities? So if without knowing the possibility, if you directly jump into the results now, you will not get the required or desired things. So you need to explore yourself. So explore yourself means that if I'm asking a question, who do you want to challenge? What will be your answer? நீங்க யாரை சேலஞ்ச் பண்ண நினைக்கிறீங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டா, what will be your answer? Please, anybody answer?
Sir, repeat பண்ணுங்க sir.
Who do you want to challenge? நீங்க யாரை சேலஞ்ச் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க உங்க லைஃப்ல? இந்த கொஸ்டினுக்கு ஆன்சர் வந்து yes or no? Yeah. Any answer, at least yes or no. You need to challenge yourself. You can't go
Yes.
and challenge anybody else. Since if you want to get up early in the morning, you need to challenge yourself. Yes, I can able to get up at 6. If you want to push yourself more, you need to challenge yourself that tomorrow onwards I will get up at 5:30. Every day you are walking 5 kilometers. You need to challenge yourself. Tomorrow onwards I will walk 6 kilometers, 7 kilometers. So when you challenge yourself, your growth will be linear. You will not get spikes in your growth. If you are challenging others, when that person, challenging person, is going down, you also tend to go down. அவனே 7 மணிக்கு தான் எந்திரிக்கிறான், நான் 7:30க்கு எந்திரிச்சா ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. So that should be the thing. If you are challenging, keep challenging yourself, you keep growing in a linear pattern. So always try to challenge yourself, not others. So same way, if you need an idea, you need to explore yourself. So that is the thing. So that's all about this. Now the conclusion is that after selecting the particular idea, you need to check the pulses. That means already you have grouped here saying that in this you have COCD box, you have clearly identified which are all easy, which are all good, and which are all good but not now. So these are all the very, you can clearly identify what category it is that, and if you are selecting something means you need to understand its 4 categories: potential of winning, concerns. This is the most important, and if you know the concerns clearly, you can able to plan how to overcome those. Yeah. Any questions? No questions?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Now I request Sivalingam final year mechanical to propose the vote of thanks.
A splendid good evening to all. I beginning with my sincere thanks to our honorable chairman sir and beloved correspondent madam for their constant encouragement and constructive inputs towards the success of the program. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I thank our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Mahesh Kumar Arjunan, manager, plant layout and warehouse engineering, LG Equipments Limited, Coimbatore, for spending his valuable time with us to enrich our knowledge despite his demanding commitments. Thank you, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to our Director Administration for his timely support in organizing the program successfully. Thank you, sir. I extend my heartful thanks to our Principal, sir, for his continuous inputs and encouragement to ensure the success of the program. Thank you, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to our HOD for his guidance to make the program a successful one. Thank you, sir. I thank all the HODs, faculty members, and non-teaching staffs of Poway Institution for lending their helping hands. Thank you, sirs. Finally, I thank our brothers and sisters and all other supporting staff for their cooperation and providing their required facilities. Thank you. Thank you all once again.